She married a stranger, and didn't know it. Emily Bennett had never been the type to rush into anything, especially not love. She was a Boston wedding photographer, the kind who cried behind the camera at every ceremony and secretly wished for her own happy ending. But she always assumed her love story would unfold slowly, like a soft melody, not explode into her life in a way she could never predict. It all started on a warm Friday afternoon at the courthouse, where she'd gone to renew her business license. The lobby was overflowing with couples waiting to get married, some laughing, some nervous, some arguing. Emily had to squeeze past a sea of white dresses and bouquets just to reach the service desk. That was when she bumped into him. Tall, warm brown eyes, a suit that didn't try too hard, and a calm confidence that instantly disarmed her. His documents fell, hers slipped from her hands, and both bent down at the same time. "Sorry," they said in unison. He laughed. She blushed. And in the chaos of mixed-up envelopes, paperwork got shuffled, papers she didn't look at again until the moment everything officially spiraled. The clerk called out, "License signing for Lucas Carter and Emily Bennett." Emily's eyes widened. Before she could protest, Lucas whispered, "I think they mixed us up." The clerk rushed them along, papers were passed around, signatures scribbled, witnesses assigned, all in under 2 frantic minutes. And somehow, they walked out legally married. Emily stood in shock beneath the courthouse steps while Lucas rubbed the back of his neck awkwardly. "This is definitely not what I expected today." "Me neither," she said, staring at him with disbelief. They laughed about it, nervously at first, then genuinely. And instead of running home to cry over the strangest day of her life, Emily accepted Lucas's invitation to grab a coffee, to talk it through. 1 coffee turned into 2 hours. 2 hours turned into dinner. Dinner turned into walking around Boston Harbor until midnight. He wasn't a stranger anymore, not really. Lucas was funny, charming, thoughtful, and surprisingly vulnerable for someone she'd just met. They agreed to fix the marriage license the following week, but neither of them rushed to undo it. Days turned into weeks. And Emily, careful, cautious Emily, found herself falling. She felt safe with him. Seen. Loved in a way she never knew she needed. But that safety was shattered 3 months later. It started with a phone call at 2:13 a.m. Emily woke up to the sound of her phone buzzing. An unknown number flashed across the screen. Half asleep, she answered. "Is this Emily Bennett?" a man asked urgently. "Yes." "Stay away from Lucas Carter." The line went dead. She sat up straight, her heart thundering. Lucas wasn't beside her. His side of the bed was empty. Emily slipped out of the bedroom and followed a faint light down the hallway. The door to the guest room was slightly open. Lucas stood inside, his back to her, removing something from a small metal box. She pushed the door open. "Lucas?" He jumped, startled. The box slammed closed in his hands. "Emily," he said breathlessly, "you scared me." "What are you hiding?" she asked. "Nothing," he said too quickly. The moment felt icy. Wrong. Heavy with a truth she could almost touch but not yet see. The next day, while Lucas was at work, Emily's anxiety devoured her. She kept replaying the call and his panicked expression. Finally, she checked the guest room. The metal box was gone, but the room felt off. She pulled the dresser away from the wall and noticed a thin line, like a door frame that had been painted over. She pushed hard. A hidden closet door swung open. Inside were dusty shelves stacked with documents, passports, licenses, and IDs. All with Lucas's face. all with different names. Emily felt her breath leave her body. It was as if the floor dissolved beneath her feet. When Lucas returned, she confronted him. She stood in the living room holding the documents. He froze when he saw them. Emily, please let me explain. Explain what? That my husband, my accidental husband, isn't who he says he is? Lucas sat down, his shoulders collapsing. His voice trembled. I changed my name to escape my father. Emily stared, confused. My father was a dangerous man. He stole money, scammed people, and ruined families. When the FBI came after him, he vanished. I was 20. If I kept my real name, they would have assumed I was involved, too. I wasn't, but people didn't care. He swallowed hard, tears gathering in his eyes. I've been running from his sins ever since. Every time I tried to settle down somewhere, people recognized the last name. So yes. I hid. I kept moving. I kept starting over. Until the day I met you. Emily's anger crumbled, replaced by something softer, something painful. You should have told me, she whispered. I know, he said. But I fell for you so fast. I didn't want to lose you because of a past that wasn't my fault. He covered his face with his hands. Emily, you're the first real thing in my life. She walked to him slowly, gently removing his hands from his face. He looked up, terrified of what her eyes would say. But all she felt was heartbreak and love. She wrapped her arms around him. No more secrets, she whispered. Never again, he promised. They sat like that for a long time, holding on as if the world might end if they let go. And for the first time in years, Lucas wasn't running. He was finally home. If you enjoyed this story and want more emotional, suspenseful love stories every week, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Your support helps me create more beautiful stories, just for you.